a good time. Put a smile on your face, yeah. KB Cam and Elation Radio. Even brighten your day and help you through the night. Bring you good music. KB Cam and Elation Radio. And here's your host, KB Cam.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Care. But if you a game changer, got my head, my grind on high. Win, lose, or draw, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm full court press. I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking. Fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone.
My good people, Charles McCutchen here. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. How's everybody doing today? It's been one heck of a day, one heck of a week. Well, for those who don't know, I just want to welcome you to Charles's Corner. We do this every Monday, except for days that end in Y. Now, we do this every Monday, or try to get it done every Monday, for lack of other things going on in my world. So, this is what we're doing today. I always like to talk about what I'm doing in my world because it just kind of helps out. I go on this big journey that I've been on for a while now. But for those that's listening, I'm about to give you something that definitely can change some worlds, change some lives out there. And one of the things I'm going to discuss is I'm going to tie in a little bit of real estate, tie in some nonprofit, tie into what's going on around the country, tie in some money, and then you put it all together and you turn yourself about, and that's what it's all about. So it's going to be, I'm going to try to be brief. You know, I can go on this topic for a while because I've been doing it. So, but I'm going to try to be brief and tie some stuff together for a few of you folks out there, whether you're a business owner, whether you're thinking about becoming a business owner, or whether you are in real estate or, as I said, nonprofit. So one of the things I've been doing along my journey is searching for money. And I know a lot of us are searching for that funding, for that money. It's had to come from somewhere. With that being said, where do we usually go get it? We usually go to the bank, and then the bank gives you some pennies on the dollar, and then you use that up, and they try to keep you to a point to where you're barely keeping your head above water. That's just where we are. It's no different from anybody else out there. And then I would say years back, I started teaching y'all about opportunity zones. I've been doing this for some years. So I've been teaching y'all. I was teaching y'all about opportunity zones, not opportunity zones, but business credit, because I found money in business credit. Then I started teaching about grants. Then I just started teaching about places that you can get some money, because for lack of it, you know, we know we can't go far without it. So we might as well learn like where the money resides. That's what we're gonna call it. We got to learn where the money resides, because we're gonna need it in some form or fashion. So one of the places I found money is a place called Opportunity Zones. I know I already said it. And what an opportunity zone is basically a disadvantage. Well, let me be politically correct. It's an economically distressed or disadvantaged community or area, and is designated by, you know, different states and territories. Across the United States, there are approximately 8,700 opportunity zones. And what these zones do is bring money in to the tune of millions, billions, to actually bring that area up to speed. And let me give y'all the best way I can put it is, we have different ghettos. We have different, and, you know, this is me not being politically correct and just saying what it is. This is, you know, you have different ghettos. You have different communities. You can call it the hood. You can call it gentrification, to where people that are black and brown color, you know, a lot of people live in those type areas. And so they get pushed out of those areas. And then they're told, you know, some of them, hey, we'll let you come back once we finish developing it, but they never can go back only because they can't afford the area. So what I saw was an opportunity to get ahead of it, and I'm trying to enlighten people to where we can go in and take over those same areas, tell people, hey, you're going to have to leave, but we're going to make this affordable housing so you can actually come back because you can afford it, instead of pushing you out and gentrifying you. So that's a reason, or why I do what I do right now in a thing called opportunity zones. So right now, there's one of the other reasons is there's $6 trillion with a T, $6 trillion of money, funding. And it's in the form of, we call it capital gains. So what's happening right now around the country is a lot of people to make a lot of money. And since they have all this money, IRS is coming knocking on the door. I want my share, my fair share. So I need you to give me these capital gains taxes. Give me this money. So then what they do, IRS comes, I think, can get about 20%. And I was in a meeting about a week and a half ago, to where they're going to be, meaning the IRS, is going to be going up on capital gains. And what that means is these people with this money, they're going to have to pay more money in capital gains. So what does that mean? They came up with the program, government said, hey, how about we do this? Instead of we taking all your capital gains, we'll give you an opportunity to put it into these economically disadvantaged areas, and we'll lessen the blow to where you can keep more of your money, Mr. or Mrs. Investor. If you were the type of person who had that type of money and you can keep your money, 9 times out of 10, you're going to keep your money. And so that's what the government is doing right now, is they're incentivizing, basically saying, hey, I want you to be able to keep more of your money because you're going to help uplift this country. You're going to provide, you know, when you provide this money, that's going to provide the area to grow, and then that's going to provide jobs. So instead of us taxing you all how we going to tax you, we're going to allow you to keep, in a sense, more of your money if you keep your money in these areas. So that, and let me, you know, make it not politically correct, is to say, basically, you have an investor out there that owes Uncle Sam money, and Uncle Sam is saying, I can put it to you in such a way that you don't have to pay taxes. That's the best I can tell y'all. So if you have somebody, and I'm sure all of us, if we didn't legally have to pay taxes, we wouldn't do it. Let's just keep it honest. And so that's what's going on right now. And it came out December 2017. It started on Obama's watch, former President Barack Obama. And then it went on to the other guy. And, you know, they brought it out into policy December 2017. And now it's, you know, it's out there and people are using it across the country. And it keeps growing every year, which more people are seeing it and be like, oh, so you saying I can save money and not pay taxes? Hey, what do I need to do? And I'm actually going through that right now. So I'm actually a fund manager. I have my own fund, and I just got off the phone today, and I speak to what we call family offices and different hedge funds, pension funds, and people with money. And so what I talk to them about is the same thing I'm telling y'all about right now, is how they can help their investors out and save their investors money. In the same token, they're going to be helping me out in the community that I'm working in to actually build STEM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We're going to be helping out the veterans. So it's give and take, you know. We're going to be helping out the veterans at the same time as far as helping others. So I'm all for it. If that money is going to help to fund, you know, the different projects that are out there that I have on the plate, you know, we got to do what we got to do. It's give and take, like I said. So with that project, you have different localities like municipalities. You have the city, and they've come out, meaning like the governor, the mayor, and they're like, hey, we support opportunity zones 100%. You know, we need to get this funding in. And I just got the phone. We did a live webinar with the city. And the city was like, hey, we can't, it's hard. We don't really get money from out of town. And I told them to stand by because I'm about to bring some in to the tune of $200 million outside of the city. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow other people that are in development and stuff to be like, hey, how did you do that? And then that's when everybody's going to want to do lunch with me and all that stuff. And I got to limit what I do with people because if you allow people, they'll take all your time up. And I'm still going to be pretty busy working this development to get this thing kicked off because we have so many pieces of a puzzle to it. So with that being said, like who can create an opportunity zone? Who can create an opportunity fund? It's called an opportunity fund. So it's anybody who pays taxes in a sense. And like I said, it's 8,700 across the country. What can opportunity zones invest in? They can actually invest in qualified opportunity zone property. They can invest in stocks, businesses, the whole nine. Like they can even invest in nonprofits. That's a whole nother story. So as far as businesses needing to conduct their business within opportunity zone tracks, there's different reasons. You know, if you have a business inside of an opportunity zone, you got to conduct so much of your business in that opportunity zone. So I'm not going to get into all that. There's so much as far as opportunity zones and who can conduct business there and how it's used and stuff like that. So I'm working to become an opportunity zone advisor. And as far as being an advisor, I have my own fund that I can use anywhere in the country. Anywhere in the country. So I'm going to be helping a lot of people across the country with my fund because I can use funding out of that particular fund to do development. So I'm going to be doing some partnerships around the country. The other thing is, they're still changing some of the laws and everything like that. So with opportunity zones, and for those in the real estate world, that meeting I was on, it was people from the IRS, people that served in political positions. We had some Democrats up there, some Republicans, and everybody's trying to figure this thing out. We even had a senator who did the opening. With that being said, it does have a lot of visibility, and you know there's opportunity zones all across the country. The most opportunity zones are in Puerto Rico. Like the whole island is like an opportunity zone, literally, because they need a lot of help. You know, they had hurricanes, whatever else they had down there. So, like I said, there's $6 trillion of unrealized capital gains waiting for somewhere to go. You have to set it up to where what you are presenting people who have that type funding is something that's solid, something that's legit, so they'll want to work with you. It's all about teams. I have the A team with me, and that's what I tell people: go out and get the A team and make sure that they know what you're doing. And I broke my development down into phases. So it's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So each phase can get funding. because I'm not starting on phase 3 until I start phase 1. So it's just a phasing type of thing that happens. The one thing I would do if I was anybody, I just told this lady this yesterday, is I would go to the city. I would go to the city and have a conversation with them. First, I would go online and figure out what opportunity zones are. I don't care if you're a business owner or, just want to do real estate in that area, and then go to the city and see what they're doing with these opportunity zones. And 9 times out of 10, it's so new, a lot of people don't really understand it anyway. So you may have to educate them. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I'm going to be educating these folks in the opportunity zones. I'm going to educate the city. I'm going to educate these investors, because you can almost get returns by like 50%, in an opportunity zone. And it's amazing the opportunity that's put out there when you deploy capital to these areas to bring these areas back up to speed. So you talk to the city has tax incentives out there. The city has grants out there. There's a lot of grant money out there. I incorporated my nonprofit as well, so we can go after more grants, because my goal is to utilize as many grants as possible, and that's less money that I need to have to bring with me. So I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say, there's less money that you need to bring when you can get these opportunity zones set up, So that's what I do in my world of worlds. I've been on this journey for a little bit, and it's really starting to take up. We just went viral the other day, which is Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. And now I'm on the phone more, in a sense, talking to people who wish to fund my development. I'm getting funding from outside the development, as far as outside an opportunity zone money, and money that people want to put in an opportunity zone. And the only thing I can do is keep pushing forward until we get what we need, and go from there. So that's just a overall snapshot. You can literally Google opportunity zones on Google, and get some information on it. It's not a secret. It's just not a lot of people paying attention to it. This is really the money maker, really, if you really take it serious. And it's part of the program with the Jobs Act, really. And so they're trying to, like in our development, we'll create over 2,000 jobs. So we're going to spur the economy by doing that. We got a lot of programs. We're going to be working with universities, with kids, with people transitioning from the prison system, with veterans. So we're instituting a lot just in our area, and changing neighborhoods around, and we'll definitely be putting out stories on this. You're going to hear these stories until the end of time, really. As far as I'm concerned, I have to make this impact into the country, because we can use this to build wealth. We can use this to train people on the wealth that's out there and how to get a piece of it and how to grow communities out. So that's exactly what I plan to do. I didn't want to make this be too long, and so I wanted to just put that out there. And as I go along, I'm going to be adding more information to this. And as I get these grants, I'm going to add more information on the grants. One day I'm going to do I may have done it before, I don't remember, but I'm going to do a call for the different grants and tax incentives that's out there that anybody can go after, really. And it's just information to me. But since I'm actively going after it, it's so much better for me to, go after it and then give it to y'all to say, hey, this is a grant I went after. It's called the Community Development Block Grant, and it's used to do this. This is a grant called the Housing Grant. This is a grant called the Emergency Solutions Grant. This is a grant called the City Development Grant. You can just keep going like down the line. So there's so much money. What I'm looking at right now, probably at least $50 million. That's in grants and tax incentives that I should be able to get. And it's going to be a recurring to get money like literally every year. So it's more of you getting into the fold practicing and staying in research mode and staying in go mode and activating all your resources to where, like I'm doing grants myself, I have grant writers that's going to be helping me out as well. So I'm not doing all this alone because it's impossible. But I do want to thank Ms. Kimmy. I do have a lot of work going on, but I will get up here when I can to make it happen, and I'll let people know when we go live. And we have to do a soft grand opening only because of COVID. You know, you can't have too many people around anywhere. But that's just a stepping stone to do a grand opening. You take pictures, and then you're off to the races. But I want to go ahead and pray us out. Dear God, I want to give you thanks at this time. I know there's a world of worry, and as I'm speaking to you right now, I want you to pray for Cliff's family. His mom just passed. I just got that in a text message as I'm live right now. Please give his family the strength and give us the mental fortitude we need to move forward in this life, because everything is going to be okay because everything happens on your time and you don't make any mistakes. Please continue to bless us and keep our family safe during these times. Keep us healthy. And we may not understand what's going on, but we know you didn't bring us this far just to bring us this far. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. I want to say God bless everybody. Please get up off the sofa, stop watching the TV, and make it happen for you and yours, because nobody can save us. Have more faith in God than we have in man. Y'all take it easy. It's your favorite entrepreneur, Charles McCutchen. Oh, you can reach me at charlesmspeaks@yahoo.com and all over social media. Y'all take it easy.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Ken. But if you a game changer, got my head up, my grind on high, win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane, my God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer, 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 I'm a game changer. I'm full court press, I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get the flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home, I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking, fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah, so it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm bad as I'm trucking whoever standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in, cause I go hard even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this way, my head to the sky. My grind on high, win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane, my God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer, 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 I'm a game changer. Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook on to life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rushing yours is skyrocketing, now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot, it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change, for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, game changer, summer jam. I don't need 100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fist. It's too deep to turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's not insane. It's evident your book they chain. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause, just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see you represent. My grind on high, win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go Now put me in, coach. Now put me in, coach. I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer. Now put me in,